I left Shanghai to see Suzhou covered in snow, but by the time I arrived, the snow was already gone. Was the trip still worth it? So just to introduce Suzhou a little bit, it's an Asian city just about 30 minutes from Shanghai by high-speed train. However, it started snowing earlier that morning in Shanghai. Just something we got to enjoy very often, so I decided to book a randomly trip to Suzhou to see the snowing in winter. Unfortunately, the snowfall caused major train delays across the region. By the time I arrived, the temperature had dropped to around 0, and most of the snow has already disappeared. Not exactly the fairy tale scenes that I had imagined, and the good news is that we had a Cantonese-style Congee Hot Pot. If you ever tried one before, instead of spicy hot pot, everything is cooked in a hot pot of rice, rich rice porridge. It's warm, comforting, and perfect for a freezing winter evening. The service was amazing. The staff even peeled the shrimp for us right at the table. That definitely didn't happen very often.
咱们这边会有剥虾服务的，好了之后我帮您剥虾。
好的，没事，你弄吧，3分钟啊。
好的，谢谢。One thing I loved was the boiling out part in Chinese. It was shaped in like a tiny turtle with incredible details. And yes, the first thing I did is to bite its head off. Just after a short walk through the old streets, we back to the hotel. The temperature was around freezing, and honest, I was ready for bed. The morning started with the breakfast provided by the hotel. Then we are heading to the Changmen Gate. This is one of the oldest gates in Suzhou, and for hundreds of years, it's welcomed merchants arriving through the famous Grand Canals. Today, walk along the restored city wall and enjoy beautiful views over parts of the canal. It's one of those places where you can feel real history of the city. Just nearby, there's the cave Elderberry's Coffee. It's a little more expensive than most of the caves in Suzhou. Maybe it's really paying for the location, and the view overlooking the old town makes it a perfect place to slow down for a while. And yeah, sometimes a cup of coffee is just an excuse to enjoy the scenery. From Changmen, I continue walking through Shilu. It has been one of Suzhou's busiest shopping districts for generations. Today, you will still find the traditional shops, tailors, and stores selling handmade silk products. It's interesting how modern caves and shopping malls exist right next to the streets, and it looks almost the same for decades. It's one of the favorite things about Suzhou, and it feels like the old city. After exploring Suzhou at the morning time, my feet was definitely starting to complain, so I escaped into a shopping mall, grabbed a quick bite, and then treat myself with a Thai massage, and it's one of the best decisions of the day. And after the massage, they even provide snacks to us. dinner, I had seafood again. This time, I ordered the bream. The staff mixed it with cucumber, tomatoes, onion, ginger, and fish fresh chill, a special house sauce. Everything was toasted together right in front of us. Simple ingredients, but incredibly fresh. One thing I noticed during this trip is that eating out in Suzhou is generally a little cheaper than in Shanghai, and hotels and cafes are more affordable, especially if you are staying not in the city center. It's one of the reasons Suzhou makes such a great weekend trip from Shanghai. You got different scenery, great food, and a lower pace without traveling very far. Even though I missed the snowy scenery I had hoped for, I didn't regret coming in here. Sometimes travel doesn't go according to the plan. The trains are delayed, weather changes, and nothing you imagine didn't. But those unexpected moments often become the best memories. Maybe that's one of the reasons I love walking around, do some traveling. Thanks for joining me on this trip. I hope we can see each other in the next vlog.